not the same once you leave Stevenson. That is for sure, man. I left Stevenson to come to Martin Transport. I haven't really recommended anybody to come here, or you do what suits you. Some guys went to USA Truck, some guys went KLM, but KLM won't really take you from Stevenson if you still owe Stevenson money. So that they will not, because they did not take me. That's where I was originally trying to go when I first left Stevenson. But on my way to Florida, Walmart, dropping hook again. They stay running me from Georgia to Florida, Georgia to Florida, Florida back to Georgia. Whatever, it's regional. I'm supposed to be going Alabama, then Tennessee, and then back to the East Coast by Friday. My time permits it. I don't know. We'll have to see what my time does. I'm running off recaps right now, but
in 5 miles, stay right to continue on I-75 south.
I really didn't talk about my trainer. My trainer passed away when I left Stevenson, started driving for Martin. I called my trainer one day because I had a question about my clock. So I called him and he didn't answer. So in fact, his phone started, you know, when somebody, you think somebody got you blocked or whatever, it picks up on the first ring whenever you call. So I'm like, what's up with this dude? I ain't did nothing to him. I thought we got along great. So he was like, call me whenever. He was telling me his personal business and whatever last time I had talked to him. So I called him, he didn't answer. So I looked him up on Facebook and there was a whole bunch of rest in peace. I was like, rest in peace? And this dude passed away on me. 26 years old. He died of a heart attack. Died of a heart attack. The only way a 26-year-old dies of a heart attack, well, he had gained about 70, I think he said he gained about 60, 70 pounds during the time he was trucking. I think I mentioned that in another video of Stevenson. He gained a lot of weight. And I guess when he went home, he started playing a lot of basketball, lifting weights and stuff, trying to hurry up and lose the weight. And really, you have to gradually, when you slowly gain that weight, you have to slowly lose that weight. You can't just jump up and lose 50, 60 pounds just like that. Your body will not allow you to do that. So he ended up dying of a heart attack. He had like a 6-year-old son and just had a new baby, just had a baby girl. His name is Aaron Bethel. And he was from North Carolina. And yeah, he passed away. When he passed away, I was like, oh man, like I have to, not too long after he passed away, I discovered that I had diabetes. I got diabetes being out here on the road, because you know what we do all day, we buy stuff to drink. We're always drinking. We drink, but we don't always just drink water. Anybody who says all they do is drink water, they're 9 times out of 10 they're lying. Or they done already had a health crisis already. But most of us drink, like my thing I used to do.
Stay right to continue on I-75 south.
I used to drink sweet teas all day. All day I drink sweet tea. Extra sweet tea, pure leaf. That was my thing. Then I started noticing it tastes funny. So I started finding other substitutes to drink other than pure leaf. I think I went over to some other drink that was still extra sweet, whatever, started drinking that. Then I started noticing in Arizona teas were cheap. You know, you get the two cans for like $3. So I was drinking them all the time. So I noticed I had to piss all the time. Like I just had to pee all the time I had to pee. So I was like, man, that's strange, but whatever. But I wasn't hungry. I wasn't hungry at all. Like I was just peeing all the time.
In 1 mile, stay right to continue on I-75 south.
But I noticed I was getting my energy back. So I actually started feeling better. I started feeling better. So I started feeling better. I was like, well, maybe I'm doing all right for myself. I'm doing more drinking and eating. Really, my ass was starved because I told you I was in a lease program. I definitely wasn't making any money to be able to eat all the time. So my thing was just drinking. So I noticed I had to use the bathroom all the time. Well, it came time for me to go home. And when I walked in the house, my wife looked at me and she was like,
Stay right to continue on I-75 South.
man, you look like you lost a lot of weight. But I was like, yeah, maybe. So I took my shirt off. Like if you know yourself, when you look in the mirror, you know yourself when you look in the mirror. So I was like, damn, my stomach is down. And I was like, yeah, I lost some weight. That's all right. That's what I've been trying to do. And she was like, nah, you don't look right. So I was like, yeah. Well, so I went back out on the road. On home time, went back out on the road. Then I noticed my vision has changed. My vision had already changed as I got older. So I started to notice that I was still with Stevenson then, but I started to notice that I needed reading glasses to see anything up close. That was never the case. I only needed glasses to see things that were far away because my vision changed as I got into my 40s. As I turned 40, my vision changed. So I needed reading glasses to see up close. That was after a couple weeks went by. Then I started noticing everything was blurry. Like I couldn't read any signs at all. Any signs around me. I'm talking about mile per hour signs, signs that say slow through traffic, all this, road signs that I need to turn on, all that. So I put the reading glasses on, and I was able to see all the signs. So I was like, oh, that's weird. So I put my regular glasses on. Couldn't see up close. I could see far away, but I couldn't see everything up close. So I had to ride around the country. I was in the Midwest then, wearing reader glasses. So I was telling my wife about it. She said, well, you need to go get your eyeglasses. Whatever, get your eyeglass, get your eyes checked, So I went to go, and I came back home to do my home time. She's like, Chris, you done lost some more weight. Yeah, all I do is piss. I'm not really hungry, but I pee a lot. So I went to the eye doctor, got my eyes checked, and he told me it was unusual for my prescription to change in such a short amount of time. So my prescription to change in such a short amount of time. So he was like, you need to check for diabetes. You need to go to the doctor and get checked for diabetes. I was like, check for diabetes? I was like, all right. He said, because that's very weird for your prescription to change like that. So I went, made an appointment next day, went to the doctor, took the test, took the piss test. Whatever, he looked at the thing, was like, yep. Your blood sugar is high as I don't know what. I think it was in like the, I want to say it was almost 500, 600. It was up there. It was way up there. So he put me on some medication, whatever. I cut all sugar out of my diet. He said, stop eating bread. Bread processes the sugar. Other than that, watch what you eat normally, you know what I mean? But stay away from sugar or anything that processes into sugar. Like bread, processed fried foods, the flour stuff that's on foods, sugary drinks, drink stuff that's low in sugar or has no sugar. So my wife came out with me then. She came out with me for about, I think she came out with me for about a month. And this is right before I left Stevenson. And so I was on the medication or whatever, but that's how I found out I had like the beginning stages of diabetes, but I was able to catch it before it got to the point where it was bad. I bought the test thing, pick my finger all the time, tested my blood. So yeah, that's how I found out I had diabetes on the truck. That happens when you're sitting around all day, every time you stop, you're getting something to drink and it has sugar in it. Pepsis. I know some of you need to stay woke. Like I would drink a Monster when I would be at my night or the end of my run where I need to stay woke, struggling to stay woke. That was bad for me. The sugary drinks, bad for me. I'm thinking of helping keep me woke. Really, they slowly were killing me. They were killing me slowly. So my advice, stay away from that stuff. And right toward the end, I got my health together, whatever. Started putting my weight back. Well, I didn't really want to put my weight back on because I ain't gained my energy. I don't know why, but when you get diabetes, you start losing weight. You actually physically start feeling better. If you was a big boy like me anyway, you start feeling better, you get your energy back, everything. I didn't understand that before. I thought you get sick, But obviously you don't. But those are actually warning signs when your body changes so drastically like that. So I went out by myself, like I had told you, told them go ahead, send me back to the yard because I wasn't making any money, like making $500-600 a week and being gone for a month at a time just isn't worth it. So I was like, go ahead and send me back to the yard. So the thing is, when I do drink now, if I need to drink something that tastes like soda or something, I drink something that's like zero sugar. Even that dark stuff in there is not good for you. But I still drink it. But I don't drink it all the time. But I do drink these Crystal Lights, sugar-free. These Crystal Light packages that I do drink. So I put those in my water because I just don't like drinking water all the time. I do drink water sometimes, but I don't drink it all the time. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it. I do not drink water all the time. So when I'm gonna finish this with a part 5 of what happened after I got to Martin, and after I got to Martin, what happened. So really, this will be the end of my Stevenson thing, of my trainer dying. Rest in peace to him, Aaron Bethel. If you knew who he was, if you remember him from Stevenson, he was a good dude. I remember every Sunday, he listened to rap music all week, but every Sunday, he would have to do the driving, and he would listen to church music all Sunday. All Sunday, he listened to church music, man. It would crack me up because I'd be in the back, getting my little sleep in, getting my bunk time. And he'd be up front, man, jamming, listening to church music, just driving. So that's what I remember about. He was a real nice person. He had a real mild demeanor about him. He never really got hyped up or amped up about anything. He was a big boy, so nobody ever really messed with him. So he was real smart. Even though he had only been in trucking a year and a half before me, he knew a lot. He knew a lot. Like he was real good at what he. You know, some people get into trucking and they're real good at it, naturally good at it. He was just naturally good at it. Really, he was a natural shifter of the gears, floating and whatever with the gears, downshifting. I never seen him lose a gear, scrape a gear, grind a gear. I've never seen him do that. Like, he was one of the best shifters I ever seen in a truck. Like, it made me have to step my game up and shifting because I used to tear some gears up downshifting, or you know, you cruise, you get down like 40 miles an hour, you try to find the gear, you lose track of the gear when you first start driving. But yeah, but Aaron was a good dude, man. Everybody liked him. Everybody. I never met anybody who didn't like him. So yeah, Stevenson, they still kept calling me about me owing them money, whatever. I don't pay that no mind. They still call me every once in a while. I'll pay them when I get ready to get all that mess situated. I'll start paying them then. But right now, I'm not thinking about that. Ain't nobody thinking about it. I had to get out of that situation. The situation was bad. It's a good training place to train, but it is not a place to be if you got bills to pay. If you got bills to pay, See, the thing is, they think that when you start trucking, that you haven't done anything before that. That you haven't done anything before trucking. Like you don't have a family, you don't have kids, that you don't have bills, like you didn't have a job. Like trucking's, no, trucking's something I chose to do, dude. I could still be doing construction for $700-800 a week. I chose to do trucking to get out of construction. Like this is not my only trade. This is my second trade. Well, it's my third trade. Plumbing was my first trade. Then I became a pipe fitter, pipe layer. And then this trucking thing. So this is actually my third trade. So I got some skills. So, but that's what you learn as you get older. You learn how to do different things. So yeah, this is my final part of my Stevenson review. Whether or not you go to Stevenson is on you. I'm telling you, it's a good place to go learn trucking. You want to learn, but do not fall for the career path that they're offering, because there's more out here. And I will get into that in my Martin review, my first step of my Martin review. So, and what's been going on the year and what am I, October, November, December, the year and 2 months I've been here at Martin. I've been here at Martin for a year as a raggedy ass. God, I hate people that have loud pipes and raggedy ass cars. But I'll give you my year review on Martin, how it started for me, what I've been doing since I've been out here. I think I've made some videos here and there, situations I've been in since I've been here, but not really in depth of how the company is, how I've been doing here. So I'll get into all that in the next video. It's TBE Trucking, I'm out. It's just my opinion.